Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome back to the show. How's everybody? How are things? All right, let's start this. Frank, hello, welcome. Loving Nature Guy, good morning. Hey, Bach, hello. Sup, traders? Curry Fishbowl is entering the building with Trader Monk. Good morning, Yorgel. Hello. Okay. So what happened in Asia session? I see there was some movement. Quite a bit. Look at that. Range is 170. That's good. That's decent for August. So we're good. Harinder King, hello, good morning. Smokey the Sucker Dad is here. Hello. What's up? Hello, Smokey. Air trader, are you full-time trader now? Technically, yes. Otherwise, not. I cannot make a living solely from trading because I'm not that good of a trader. But I'm here online every day. But trading income is only a part of my income. So the trading money from payouts is just one part of my income. But I'm not making a secret about it, at least. I'm not pretending, at least, like many other people online, that this is what I do full time. All right. Seems like we might be pushing higher. Let's look for some levels on higher time frames. When is the TPT sale ending? It should have been ended by now. I just bought a Take Profit Trader account about 10 minutes ago. And it was still 50% off, by the way. They said it's ending. It should have ended this morning. I mean, about an hour ago. But it's still, the website still gives you the 50%. Let me check it again. Maybe they have the reset right now. Hold on. It's still 50%, yeah. I don't know. They are, putting it back automatically. Although the 40% is not a bad price either, but it's still 50% off. So I checked it this morning and it was still 50%. I was like, okay, quickly, one more account. Dan Emmons, hello. Trade Asia session. How was Asia session, by the way? Hey, HD Photo. Hey, köszönöm szépen. Köszönöm a supportot. Nagyon szépen köszönöm. Sok sikert a számlához. Okay. Let's see. Gold is not. We got to come up with a good level here. 2 hours trend down, followed by almost a mirror 2 hour trend up. Yeah. It's kind of crazy to think about it. Like, what is going on here? Let me look around on the 1 hour time frame here. Okay, so it kind of seems like a downtrend to me. It might want to go a little bit lower. I'm going to put a line here. So there's a 1 hour fair value gap down there. Possible sell side liquidity. Yeah, look at that. I think it wants to go down there. Kind of feels like it, right? All right. Maybe for a quick scalp, who knows? Could be going down there to 210-ish. Let me scalp this down on an eval. I have a brand new eval with blue sky. I'll try to scalp it down. How about that? I jumped into a sell. All right, it's 10 micro, so I know it's heavy, but I'm only looking for like 15 points here. So it's basically one mini. I want to see it tag the 10 or below the 10. Lanchi, hello there. So it's super heavy. Just saying, this is a super heavy scalp trade on a brand new blue sky account. All right. Sikert is jó. A siker az jön magától, csak csinálni kell. How much was that blue sky account? I think I had the welcome bonus and I bought it for 58 or 60 something bucks. Let me just check it. Hold on. Just a second. Launch 50k. Trader weight. Yeah, with my coupon code, you get the launch account for $41. Although I don't know if this one has a activation fee or not. I have to check it. It was $41, but it's end of day trailing. It's end of day trailing account. I'm just getting used to the new account. So, and by the way, they have a static account. So Blue Sky has static accounts, no trailing, no end of day trailing. It always stays the same. And they have instant funded accounts as well. Launch plans, yes. Launch fee, yes, it has an activation fee of $99. So it's $48 with the coupon code, but it has an activation fee of $99, which it is what it is. But I wanted to try out first how everything feels. So yeah, that's the cheapest upfront cost, but there are some different type of accounts. For example, the Propel account, that's 112 bucks. Orbit account, 139. And there's the direct to funded account. No, instant funded account, 50k is 299. I gotta go over these accounts. So, lots of things. Mexican John Vick is here. Hello. Hey, thank you so much. From the Gallardo family. Thank you, Mick. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. All right, because this is a scalp trade, I'm closing it down. I just don't like it. I feel like it can bounce higher. Closed it. It was a 10 micro scalp, guys. I'm okay with that. Oh, and look at that. It's going down. That doesn't matter. I'm okay. It was just a scalp anyway. Should be tagging that 1 hour fair value gap lower. All right. Ba-bum. Blue Sky Flex, 3,050 consistency, and then 3,044, and only after second stage you're getting payouts. Well, the second stage is the buffer technically. You know, because if you really think about it, every prop firm that requires you to build a buffer, that's actually second stage. I remember back in the days when CFD prop firms were way more popular. There were basically two-stage evaluations, and with the time limit. First stage, you only had 30 days to pass. Second stage was 60 days, and that was it. And then the third stage was another account, a totally different account. But every prop firm that requires you to build a buffer is technically a two-stage prop firm. Good morning, Randall. Hello. Yes, exactly. That buffer becomes static drawdown in funded. Just like, you know, every prop firm, exactly, Chris, every prop firm that requires you to build a buffer, after the buffer, it's basically a static account. So it's just a marketing technique, by the way. If you really think about it, it's just marketing, nothing more. It becomes a static account anyways. So not a huge surprise there. This is so you complete the eval, then you have a buffer stage, then come, then some. Yeah. I mean, capping the payouts, I think, is not a bad thing. I think it's actually sustainable business model for the prop firm and for the trader as well, because I think you need to work with the prop firm. And I know it sounds weird saying this, but I think you need to work with a prop firm. And by the way, am I gonna jump into a trade here? I think you need to work with a prop firm that has a payout cap, because obviously a prop firm doesn't want to bleed out on the simulated accounts, right? Because they have to pay those profits out of their pockets. So if I would be a prop firm owner, I would be definitely capping the payouts as well. Obviously, pay some for the trader, obviously a couple of $1,000s on each payout, per payout. So for example, Lucid takes you to a live account after 5 payouts. Good. MyFundedFutures does the same after 5 payouts. Why would you want to keep your successful traders, especially 5 payouts in a row from the same account, on a demo account, right? Send them to the live market. And obviously, you know, you got to control the home runs. And I know I sound like I want to protect them or something like that. It's not. But we as traders who don't have capital to trade with, I feel much safer with a prop firm that has payout caps or a structure for these payout caps. All right, 206.25. I need to put a TP on that. All right, let's put a TP here. It's only $100 trade, not a big deal. 249.75, 249, whatever. I'm gonna put it here. I know, futures trader. I know you're not arguing. I know. I wasn't saying that for that either. I just wanted to clarify for anyone who is fairly new in this trading world. Absolutely no argument on my end, futures trader. I just wanted to add that extra piece of information there, which I think is, you know, to get the big picture. Good morning, Dharmesh. Hello, hello. Daily payouts are incoming. Let's go, futures trader. I wish you all the success and everything on the account. Exactly, Randall. So this is the key factor, what Randall says here. I don't have any problem with the 55% consistency rule, by the way. That's absolutely fine. Blue Sky involved a lot. And yesterday, by the way, I had a meeting with Justin, who is one of their affiliate managers, and not just affiliate manager, but he's the marketing guy for the prop firm, and I think he's like partially owning the prop firm or something. Anyway, I had a really good meeting with him yesterday, and we might do a quick talk with him in a New York stream or something. He will drop in for 15 minutes or 20 minutes for some quick questions. I was really glad I could talk to them. The new accounts, the upgraded Blue Sky, because Blue Sky is in business since 2022, by the way. And there were no big issues. Technical glitches, yes, in the past years, but no big issues. Blue Sky always maintained themselves. They came through. They are in business. And the new accounts and the revamped website, the refurbish system and everything feels like smooth sailing. So I might gonna have him on the stream. I'm just hyping it up because he said he will be gladly dropping into one of the live streams. Let's go. And would be awesome to have him on the show for a couple of questions. And this is the first time someone from a prop firm offered me that they will come on to this live stream, and they will do some Q&As with you guys, and it's really cool. I was really excited and happy that he offered that, so I will take his word on it. So we'll have Blue Sky here on the channel for a bit of an introduction and Q&A session. I have a 200 static with Blue Sky. Let's go. The elevated life. Hello there. What I would suggest is to use AI to calculate your account position, calculating 50%. Yeah, I mean, and also, Randall, I mean, obviously the consistency rule is like for those traders who like to go for like bigger, obviously bigger trades, bigger risk, bit of a home runs there. You know, if you really want to nail that move and catch that real big runner, which is fine. And I get it, by the way. So yeah, that would be great. Also, just that thought. Null Sweeper, hello. We are up, yeah. I just wanted to finish up that thought. So it doesn't matter which prop firm you're on. And by the way, let's get those likes going, everybody. So it doesn't matter which prop firm you're on. It doesn't matter. It can be the top number 1, number 3, whatever. Or it could be a smaller one. The thing is, you should not be aiming to compound too much profit on a simulated demo account, okay? Because even on a real brokerage account, that money is just numbers on the screen. It's not your money until it's hitting your bank account, all right? But if you're just compounding your money on a simulated demo account, doesn't matter which prop firm, it's just putting an extra layer of, you know, it's not really yours anyways, and there could be some technical issue, payout denial, glitch, whatever, and lots of things can be happening. So I would not be compounding simulated profits on a simulated demo funded account for too much, obviously. So if you can make 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000, whatever, it's your it's personal opinion. If you can take it out, take it out. Move on to the next payout, take it out, and so on. Repeat the process, channel out that money. as many times as you can. Obviously, if you rotate accounts, you have more than just one funded account. If you're strong enough to copy trade, that's amazing too. So I'm just saying, if you can get a couple of $1,000s out in a payout, even just $500, take it out. If you feel like it, take it, especially if you're in need of the money. Take it out. Don't leave it there. That's how prop firm trading works. And it doesn't matter which prop firm are we talking about. Doesn't matter. It's just demo money. It's demo. So just get it out. And if you want to do it real, channel a bit of a portion. If you feel strong enough to trade on your personal cash account, then channel out some money. I'm not feeling confident enough to trade on my personal cash account. I can tell you that. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not feeling confident enough to trade my personal cash. I lost so much money from 2018 to 2020 on my personal cash account. It put me to bankruptcy, basically. It put me to the brink of the edge of living to bankruptcy, absolutely. Kept depositing money to my Forex account. That was Forex back then. $3,000 deposit, $5,000 deposit, account blown, boom, account blown, account blown. That caused me so much pain. Even if I think back at it, I'm having nightmares. So I'm just not ready to trade my personal cash account yet. I'm not there yet. I'm sorry. I'm not there yet. How do you manage multiple firms? I rotate the accounts. That's the best way I can. I try to copy trade every now and then, by the way, 2 or 3 accounts maybe, but I rotate the accounts. So if I make $200 or $300, and I'm talking mostly about funded accounts, if I make $200 or $300 on a funded account, I just switch to another one. That's it. Moving to another one. Yes, it's going to take me a couple of weeks for a funded account to get to a payout. For example, I requested a Lucid payout yesterday. I had to build up the account to $54,000 to request the maximum payout. It took me quite some time until I built up the account. Small little steps, 200 here, 300 there, 400 here, 100 there, a bit of a loss there. So it took me quite a few steps and days. But I was like, okay, that's on the slow process. It's gonna get there. It might not be $100,000 that some super awesome influencers are showing in social media, like, hey, I just had $100,000 day. Awesome, kudos. But hey, $2,000, actually $1,800 after profit split. $1,800 is good for me on one account. That's just one account, you know. How did you find your way into trading? I was affected. I always loved movies about trading. I loved the Wall Street movie with Charlie Sheen and Mark Douglas. That's one of my favorite. But every movie relating to trading, especially from the 90s, the early 2000s, anything that was trading related, I loved it. That was my first thing. And then in 2007, I saw that, you can trade on MetaTrader. Again, 2007. That's almost 20 years ago, 19 years ago. I saw that you can trade from a laptop. But then I just, checked into like, what is trading really? Anyway, I always had an affection for trading throughout the movies, the lifestyle and everything. Like, you can trade from the comfort of your home with a computer and internet. That's so awesome. So in 2007, I tried to trade Forex with MetaTrader. I did it for a couple of months and I stepped away for almost 10 years. And then I got back in 2018. I lost all my money in 2 years until the pandemic, all my money and savings in trading. But I never wanted to give up. And then in 2021, there was a very hard shift in 2021. A very, very hard and strong shift and a very strong commitment. In 21, I said, okay, throw out everything on the window, theoretically. Throw out everything, start from scratch. What is a candle? What is a candle? What is this candle? What is this price pattern? What is market structure? What is this? What is that? And I still have my notes, by the way. Here some. Oh yeah, it's anyways down below the shelf. Anyway, I was literally writing down with a pen everything that I learned online from scratch, and that's how it really started. In 21 is how it really started. 2021. Hey, absolutely, Avok. Thank you. Stefan Rutten, hello. Good morning, Trading Star. Hello there. Hey, Lenchi. The Big Short margin call, exactly. I need to say it again. You guys heard me say it already a couple of times. I think Margin Call is one of the most underrated trading movies of all time. And it's not really even about trading. It's about the characters. It's about the feelings, the emotions. It's about a bigger picture, but still, it's my, I think it's my favorite trading related movie, Margin Call. It just kind of gives you a different side of the story. Anyway, The Big Short, obviously awesome. Too Big to Fail, and all the others. The Rogue Trader, that's an older movie, and some others, or any movie that has some trading, even if the movie is not about trading, you know. That was always awesome to see. The Wolf of Wall Street is good too, but that's also like a different story. Hey, absolutely, Arbalmi. I thought I was crazy for just... No, you're not crazy. 200 a day, if you can average 200 a day, you're actually just changing your life dramatically. You know, 200 a day on average, that is life-changing. That's just life-changing money, but the skill is also life-changing. So yeah, I mean, there are some people in social media who are flexing with multiple 5 figures per day, which is like, okay. With no proof, by the way. With zero proof. Zero, I must say. Just screenshots out of nowhere. So they're flexing with multiple 5 figures. You know. No. I'm sorry, guys, but to tell you the truth, no. No. I'm sorry. No. No, that's just not it. So there's something going on. I can tell you that. What is your monthly total income? I'm not a pro trader, first of all. I'm not a pro trader. Last year, I made $69,000 from trading payouts from prop firms. $69,000 last year. This year, I'm doing way worse. This year, it's way worse than last year. I think this year, I'm somewhere around $40,000, closely $40,000 in trading payouts. This is not where I wanted to be. I thought that by this time in summer, I should be above 100K, and I'm not. The first few months started really bad, so you can put the average out from that, right? And this is why I say my income is not only from trading payouts. And this is why I always say, without you guys using my code at the checkout page of all these prop firms that you see up there and more, I could not be affording to be here full-time on YouTube. Without the, and the problem is, guys, that the affiliate business is going to go away. I'm sorry, this morning I'm kind of in a super honesty mode right now. Affiliate business is going to go away, just saying. Guys, affiliate business, mark my words, today is 2026, 26th of August. Affiliate business is going to go away. is going to totally dry up. The prop firms are changing their business model totally. So I have to think to reorganize. If I want to stay here full time on YouTube, I need to reorganize my income a little bit. But obviously, I mean, if you can, and if you consider supporting the channel, please use my code. A couple of dollars here, a couple of dollars there, they definitely add up. And that helps me to be here full time. I pay the rent, I pay a loan, I pay everything. I pay the tax, a lot of tax. And so, you know. Did you do this once? Yes, I was doing it. So I was a little bit lucky there. Good question. I was a contractor for an insurance company. And because I was a contractor, basically a salesman, but I was having a really good salary, by the way. Because I was a contractor, I made my own time. So I didn't have to go into the office from 9 to 5. Like, hey, I'm here and I have to sit there. No, they told me like, hey, this is your client list. And I was really good with corporate clients. So I got the big fishes. And you have to do this and that and that. And, you know, by the end of the month, they were requiring a result from me. And how I managed my time, it was up to me. So this is how I had time to do YouTube and trading as well. I made my own time as a contractor for the company. So that made it easier. Igen, aztán jön a Photoshop, igen. Igen, HT photo. Trading is what happens when Trump is making. Yeah, exactly. Szia, Sisti, hello. Like Lucid and TPT and TRADEIFY? Yes, and basically more. Airbalmy. Sooner or later, all the prop firms, or maybe almost all the prop firms, are going to change the business model. MyFundedFutures is also changing the business model to the point system. The MyFunded Club is really awesome, by the way. So it's a really, really good thing. And it's definitely helping the customer a lot. It's not really good for the affiliates, but hey, business is business. I can't complain. Nobody can complain. Obviously, it's the prop firm's business, but it's good for the customer, really. Good discounts, good things. So yeah. How to access that? Well, you can just I mean, everybody's going to access it. You're gonna have an email. Yeah, you're gonna have an email from MyFundedFutures soon. Everybody's gonna have an email. It's right now, it's kind of in a testing phase right now, but you know, basically there's an invitation link. I will check it if I have that link too. I think everybody can use it for 2 times, and I think I've sent mine already. I sent mine out, but I have to check it. I didn't hold the trade for full TP, but I took it off with some decent profit there. Yes. Yeah, because I had a link that I put out already, an invitation link. I have to check it. So the thing is, as people start to use the MyFunded Club, the affiliates start to earn less money. It is what it is, guys. I'm not complaining. It's business. Business is business, and the customer is first. I'm definitely saying if you have more benefits with the point system, use it. But yeah, it is what it is. It's a little bit like an MLM system, an in-house MLM system. It's not a pyramid scheme, before you say it. It's a bit of an MLM system built for users. So it's an in-house MLM structure. where the prop firm is not actually paying out money to affiliates, but gives the customers a reward system in points, which you can use to buy new accounts. But obviously, in exchange, you need to refer the company, the prop firm, or share the link, invite someone else, you know, just like an MLM structure. That's what I keep getting from the club. But anyway, it rewards people. All right, so we tag that level. How far can we go? Let's see. I wonder if the market wants to go back up there. Let's check the 1 hour chart. We tagged this level. I think we should be pushing 281, 314 up there. Hopefully. Interesting. Oops. So are we going higher here? Let's smash the likes, everybody. We're getting closer to London Open here. Let me see. Okay, there might have been a bit of an inversion here. And I think it might want to go a little bit higher on this next push. Maybe to 47. Maybe it wants to go to 47. Who knows? Daryl, good morning. What's the high there? 48.75 is the high. All right, let's see it. Your name coming from a necklace? Necklace? No. No. What is that? I mean, I know what a necklace is, but no, it's not. Issue codes. Up, down, up, down. Yeah, exactly. We're going up and down here. We'll have a new 5-minute candle soon. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, it's pushing up there. Back to midnight level, it seems like. Do you try? I tried it, but I'm trying not to do it anymore. For me, nothing good came out of DCAing. Sometimes I do it though, but I'm on a tilt. Sometimes I do it. I should not, but I mean, not that much. Maybe once a month or something when I go on tilt. It seems like it doesn't really, it's not really liking the weave up there. All right, we went higher. Getting closer to the London Open here. I have rewards. It's 99% plan rapid, and I have recommended. They gave me this code. Oh my gosh. I just wanted to say, like, please don't share the code because somebody's gonna steal it. I don't know what happened. Code wasn't working. I don't know. I mean, please contact support. There might be a glitch on the website, and please do not share this code now because, I mean, everybody is obviously super nice, but hey, this was not a good idea. That was the activation code. All right, yeah, you deleted the message. All right. Yeah, thank you, Trading Star. Yeah, that was, you have to protect that code. codes only work for the account. Oh, okay, so it's attached to your account. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. You see, new information every day. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. All right. Okay, thank you. I learn every day. Okay. Then no problem. No problem then. Hey, thank you so much, Issue Codes. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support, everybody. Thank you. TOMSABO code. Let's go. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Let's see, how are we doing here? By the way, guys, just to give you a bit of an extra here, as you all know, with Take Profit Trader, if we hit the diamond level, I'm gonna be able to give away 3 extra 150k accounts, and here's the sales page right now. So I gave away the 250k accounts this month already, so we did the giveaway here, right? Look at that, we're only a couple of $100 away. This is not my commission, this is the sales for the prop firm. So only a couple of more accounts to get to the diamond level, and I can give away to you guys 350k test accounts. 3 times 150k test accounts. So no activation fee and all the usual stuff. And we only need how much is this? It's like, let's make it 5 accounts, five uses, and it's still 50% as I just checked it. So, you know, we'll be doing a giveaway. Thank you. Yeah, just send the codes to Trading Star. He will use it for the higher good. Hey, thank you so much, Maurice. Thank you, Maurice. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Does it count the resets, or better just to get a new account? I think it's better if you get a new account for 2 reasons with Take Profit Trader. I think the reset, especially when there's a sale, the reset could be a few dollars more. And if you just get a new account, the cycle is going to start over again. For example, you're in 2 weeks of your evaluation or test account, you get a reset, you're going to get a rebill in 2 weeks. Okay, so what I do is I just cancel the account and I buy a new one. It's just better. And by the way, MyFundedFutures is now a one-time payment prop firm. No more rebills. Forgot to mention that. And I gotta make sure, I think, is Apex still? Yeah, Apex is still on a sale, by the way. Still 90% off. I'm gonna grab some accounts with them too. until it's 90%. You have lucid dreams, no problem. Okay, waiting for London Open, 10 minutes to go. We swept this high, which is cool. The only thing we had is a scalp this morning. Okay, we see a bit of a drop here. Are we gonna go down to the weave up here? Who knows, right? But look at that. It didn't go way up there. So that's kind of interesting. Eight minutes to the most important London session. Is it gonna be really the most important London session? Well, technically it is, right? We're going up, see, they're also showing bearish volume. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Kind of wondering if this one would be good for a short or not so much, but because we're so close to that London Open, I'm not sure. There's a good swing low here with the zone, a small demand zone down here. Yeah. Would be nice to see it get broken. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm actually curious too. Yeah, it's just getting lower here. Quick look on gold. Oops. Okay, so what's happening on gold here? There's a really good zone up there on the 5-minute. Kind of liking it. Uh, 5-minute supply zone. That's not it. Okay, let's wait and see. We have a swing low down there. It's kind of ready to go lower. There is nothing on the hourly. Four-hour is still bullish. Also, the daily is bullish. Okay, so we have this gap. Maybe we'll see some selling to rebalance that 46.58 on gold. Not sure. Mimir FX is long on NQ. All right. All right, NQ is getting pushed into this. Do we have some news? DeepSeek's revenue reaches 100 billion as of July. Oh wow, that's bullish. That is really bullish. Rahman, hello. NQ reversed 4 times. Yeah. Think about it, it's kind of crazy. And look at that, am I just gonna go lower here? I don't know. Maybe not. I'm gonna try a very small position. But, you know. Actually, right there. And we'll see. Just a bit of a short on the inversion to see if it wants to drop down. If not, that's fine. No biggie. If it sounds bullish, it's a bear. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just kind of placing a small bet here. If London wants to sweep lower, that's it. If not, obviously we're just gonna keep going higher. We're gonna take out that. I guess we can consider this as Asia high up there. 281. Hey, Stotts, thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. 50-minute Dutch VWAP. We have the wee bottom chopping environment. I don't know, Randall. It's just, I think it's just a hard read. Okay, I don't know. We have the London Open. Doesn't look like it wants to sweep lower too much. Well, let's just see. Let's wait and see if it wants to take that swing low down there. Not really. Good morning, Mirai-kan. I wish you the same as well. Thank you for all your wishes every day. You rock. All right, let's get this TP out of the way. Yeah, Asia, it seems like, had a better movement. Let's go, Stotts. You the man. Congratulations. Good job. Hey, let's all smash the likes, everybody. You know, you gotta keep up with the likes. You gotta keep up with the likes. I don't even know how many we have. All right, let's go. We are at 62 likes. Let's get it to 100. Smash, thank you so much. Antonius, hello. Well, let's get this going. Come on, just sweep that low. Oh, look at this. It's tricky. It is tricky. It's not doing it. Come on, let's get it lower. It was an inversion gap entry, so we can take out that swing low. We should be taking it out. It's basically an order block. Let's destroy it. Oh man, NQ is really tricky this morning. All right, I'm putting my stop lower because I don't want to be in this trade if it gets higher to 58. Reducing the risk. By the way, if you haven't noticed, my code also gives you 50% discount right now on some accounts. So just saying, at MyFundedFutures. At MyFundedFutures right now, there's a really good sale going on. Vincent, any special deals on Bulenox 50k option 1 account? Yeah, it's 89% off on option 1. So plus activation fee, obviously. And there's the new account, which is, let me just check it. The new account types, the revamped accounts, brand new refurbished accounts. Yeah, so we have the option 1 accounts, 89% off on Bulenox, and option 2 accounts, hold on. So we have the fast track accounts, which is the instant funded accounts, 45%. End of day trailing accounts are 75% off. Yeah, but I only have, okay, how should I put this? Okay. You got to use number 2 and number 3. So TOMSABO, TOMSABO 2, TOMSABO 3. TOMSABO 2 is for option 2 accounts. And the new fast track accounts, and what's it called? Yeah, the new end of day. Yeah, that's 45% off. Oh, hold on. It's not working. It expired. They ended the sale on the 25th. They did. Oh my gosh. All right, well, I'm sorry to say this, but the sale might be over. Yeah, I think it's back to 45% now. Anyway, yeah, it just ended yesterday on Bulon. Look at my stop loss, how close it was. Jeez, look at that. I don't know how this happened. This is purely luck. I was lucky. This morning I was very lucky with this trade. Look at that. It was purely luck. My stop loss was missed by a tick. Wow. That's a wow. All right. Wurzel, hello, hello. Welcome. How to have music in Ninja Trader? That's not Ninja Trader. That's my soundboard. That's not Ninja Trader. To uplift the energy of the stream and the vibe, I pushed the button on my soundboard. As I saw it smashing through the TP, I just pushed the button on the soundboard. Only calculated options. Yeah, it hit the TP. Yes, yes. My stop loss was missed by one tick. My stop loss was really, I mean, it missed it by one single tick. I also have a sound effect for being wrong. This is from the TV show Millionaire, or what's it called? I had the suspense music too. You know. It was a good trade. I must say I was lucky on this one. Okay. Still going higher. I think it wants to take out that 98.2 up there on gold, by the way. A little bit tempted to jump in on a gold trade here. So I took the trade on gold. Why I don't have data? Kind of hoping for that swing low. I missed the majority of the move, but it's only a 1-to-1 trade, so it's fine. Let's focus on NQ. 10k Lucid just requested they will throw me to. Let's go, 12-back. Congratulations. Good job, man. That is amazing. 10k requested. That is amazing. Excellent job. Excellent job there. I wonder if this one, yeah, NQ wants to make a new low here. It just did. All right. Okay, trading view is a little bit slow. All right, now that we swept the low, what's going to happen now? Kind of wondering. CD and Solutions, hello there. Welcome, brother in charts. Good morning, good morning. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Let's all smash that like, everybody. We are at 73 likes, 27 to go. Let's do it. Let's do it, everyone. Look at this. What is NQ doing? I can't. I don't know what's it doing, man. YT, hello there. Hey. What's up? What's up? 25 likes to go. Let's get 25 more. Algo trades. Is this the algo? The algo is messing everybody up, including me. Long view up again. Let's go. How much do you need to make at the end of 2-day eval for 25k rapid? Well, there's a 50% consistency. So the rapid account, hold on, the 25k, I have to check it. The 25k rapid has a profit target of $1,500. So you need to make 750 bucks with the 50%. You don't need to, by the way, but 750 should be the maximum. I mean, you can go over 750, no problem. It's just going to extend your evaluation a little bit there. 750. I put 3.5k in a live account trading NQ. I got lucky and hit the big one. What? 100 lot. Get that money out of there. That's amazing. You made 10k. You got to withdraw that money, man. That's amazing. Congratulations, 100 lot. Why it is orderly perfect. Oh, you mean the sweep and the reversal? That's kind of a sign that it's an algo. Uh-huh. Okay. Interesting. I haven't really thought of that, by the way. But interesting. I'm just kind of wondering how far it wants to reprice. Very, very interesting move here. Daily profits / consistency equals total profit. Yeah. All right, well. Let's wait and see. That's a gold long position. Yes. Yes, that's a gold long. And my neighbor is cutting the grass again. Amazing. Oh, option levels against. Oh, okay. Yes, exactly. $750 is the maximum you should be doing a day. It's not mandatory. You can make just $200 if you don't want to go over. So $1,500. Let me explain this to you. It's really simple, actually. Not that big a deal. So $1,500 is your profit target, right? 50% of that is $750. That is the maximum you should be able to do. You don't have to do it, okay? But that's the maximum. You should not push it too much higher, because that's going to be your 50% day, okay? So I just wanted to pass the eval. I know. So don't make more than $750 on your day. If you make 750, then all you got to do, you don't have to do, because you can take all the time in the world, is not have a bigger day than $750. NQ is having some trouble pushing higher, which is fine. Exactly. Don't have a winning day larger than half of your profit target. That's it. That's what you need to focus. Exactly. It doesn't have to be 2 days after. Take your time, right? It can be 2 weeks from now. Just keep yourself reminded that don't make more profit than $750 on any given day. And you will be okay. You will be absolutely fine. Yes, exactly. So for example, if you make $2,000 on your first day, that's going to be the biggest, that's going to be 50% of the profits needed to reach. So then you need to make another $2,000. Or if you make $1,000 on your first day, then you need to go for $2,000 overall, because that $1,000 is going to be 50% of your total profits needed to be achieved on the evaluation phase. So, you know, just be careful. What is going on with NQ, by the way? If anyone knows, let me know. That was a nice reaction on the VWAP there, by the way. Maybe it wants to go below the 200 there. Who knows? You know, want to get back below the 200. It's not a difficult rule, by the way, YT. It's absolutely okay. Feel free to ask, by the way. Just make sure don't make more than 750 if you want to go for the 1500. This copying Haven. Nice. Good for scalpers, right? Look at that. I think NQ might want to tag that 200 now. Yeah, take base hits. Exactly. Ah, I see. First time on a prop. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Seems like the gold trade is not really working out yet. The market behaves differently on 47 minutes. Oh, really? Could there be an algo? Who knows, right? Could be an algo. Gold is still there. Didn't really go for the 200 yet on NQ. We have a new 5-minute candle just now, so we'll see. We shall see. Okay. Still have the gold trade there. What's your idea on gold short if it holds past? Well, you know, shorts also could be good. You have some good targets on both ways here. There's that interesting candle from yesterday AM session that's at 46.67. So obviously if it doesn't really want to go higher for that supply zone, it could be good. Although I'm in a long position, so yes, I'm gonna hit the stop loss then, but I can manage, so should be all right. But yeah. Hard to know for sure. Christina, hello, good morning. There's definitely no real entry here that I can go with. Yeah, it's back to weave up. Let's see what it wants to do. I think it wants to tag 200. Failed to do it before. So I think it wants to go through that 200. There you go. It's going now. And unfortunately, gold trade is not looking good. But yeah, this one is dropping. Gold dropping, maybe reversal, maybe. Yeah, it seems like we're getting into a chops fest again. NQ can also be reversing. I don't see any good target that I can go with. It's really disappointing, by the way. We are at 82 likes, by the way. 18 more to go. 18 more likes. I don't like this trade on gold anymore. Swept the low again. That previous trade, this was an amazing short on NQ. That was really awesome. If you use the free reset on TPT, do I still get a free activation? Yes. I mean, it's free reset. It's a marketing thing. It's basically not free because when you pay for the rebill, they are resetting your account if you are in a drawdown. So even if the account is not blown up, I think they are resetting your account. That's in the rebill price. That's why it's called free reset, but it's built in. But yes, you get the free activation, of course. Any opinion on CPI data for gold? No, I'm sorry. I wish. I'm not really following with that. You got a free credit for free. Oh, nice. Okay. If you have a reset credit, then obviously you can use that. When you go to reset the account, you can just, I have to check that too, if I have that or not. Credit bank. I have no credits. All right, let's see. Versus the 50 cents, and we reset, we're still entitled to the 50% discount. Yes, exactly, Curry Fishbowl. Yes, yes, yes. You'll still get the 50%. Exactly. 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 Thank you for considering it. By the way, thank you. Okay, gold is really just hovering here. NQ, it's kind of making new lows. Getting in the middle of that fair value gap here on the hourly. That's a 1 hour fair value gap, by the way. Could be going down to the mid level of 176. There's no sign of reversal. Ten more likes to go to reach 100. Let's go. Just 10 more. Shorted at the weave up. Nice. Good job. Good job. Good job. Definitely not the best price action in London. Five more to go. 5 more to get to 100 likes. Let's get it. Amazing. Let's go. Oh, wow. Look at gold. It's tricking us. 4 more. Let's look for some targets on IQ. By the way, honestly, I'd like to see it go higher. But previous day low is not just the previous day low, it's also an Asia low, which I forgot to add here. That's also an Asia low. All right. It just follows oil. Yeah, maybe. Okay, this is interesting. Maybe it's gonna be time to take a trade. Two micros, 197.25. Two micros, 197.25. Let's make it 197.50. And let's make it 3 micros. TP 4150. To 4150. $174.75 would be good for me. 174. 75 for the stop. Okay. So a bit of a long position. On NQ. Well, I just saw an inversion. We swept some swing lows here. We took liquidity from the 1 hour fair value gap as much as possible. There was a fair value gap here on the 1 minute. We pretty much dug into the 1 hour gap. So assumingly maybe took some orders and maybe it just wants to squeeze back up there. We have quite a few lower highs here on this drop, and the market clearly tried to push it back up there earlier, like 2 times. So maybe now that we had that bigger liquidity grab or sweep, whatever you want to call it, and we had this inversion on the 1 minute, it might gonna be able to push it through the swing high up there and maybe higher. We have a good Asia high, really good point up there. Obviously if it drops, then it's gonna drop. So it's very hard. It's very dangerous and risky to try to spot a reversal. So this is a really risky spot here. It is risky. So what can you do, right? I mean, all right, at closing my gold trade is hitting the stop loss anyway. So close the gold trade. Hello, Marshall Finance, hello. Stop loss 225. Yeah, I think you're good. Look at this, is just not ready to go higher. Not yet, at least. But, you know, we'll see. We shall see. Yeah. Yeah. It's, I don't know. It is a risky, it's always, as I said, it's always extra risky to trying to, you know, spot the reversal. We are at 99 likes, everybody. 99. And I'm just not sure I'm liking this trade at all. It's really hard to spot a good reversal. The new thumbnail. Hey, thank you. Under the weave up, yeah. Yeah, it might going to hold it down. Still have 18 minutes until pre-market opens, so I'm just curious how's it gonna go. Align your confluences to detect the reversal. Now it's better to wait. I'm waiting for a lower target. Yeah, seems like it might just gonna drop. The same idea, exit. I didn't like it, wasn't the weave up. As you said, it's hard to see. Yes, it is. Yeah. I mean, you can lower the risk obviously and try it. But I would say this is a low probability setup. Anytime you try to go with the reversal, by the way, it's always a lower probability. As they say, the trend is your friend. It's really better to go with the trend. And right now it's just dangerous. Good morning, Nathaniel. Hello. What do you think about Bitcoin? Bitcoin, it went up nicely. 79k. I think it's gonna go higher. All over, I mean, overall, I think Bitcoin is gonna go to zero, but now I think it should be, you know, taking out that 82 and then maybe, you know, moving up to 86, you know, getting closer to 90 is what I think can be happening. But taking out that swing high at 82 is pretty much, you know, pretty much going to happen. Overall, in the big picture, I think Bitcoin is going to go to zero. It's definitely going to go below 50k. I think. Obviously no guarantee for that, but no, I think the actual price of Bitcoin will go down to around $10 for those who wants to save as a memorabilia for the future. Like, hey, I still have Bitcoin, but that's it. Is it the same as gold in MT5? You mean the CFD? Technically, yes. The chart is 95% identical on futures and CFDs, yes. So, Belly, the MT5, I'm assuming you have a CFD account, which is like a Forex prop firm or brokerage, maybe. It's 95% the same. What days am I usually live? Every day. Every day in London and early New York session. Which is from like, in London, that's like from 2 a.m. Eastern Standard. And in early New York, I come up for a short stream from like around 7:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The near future, yeah, 82k, I think is going to go up there. I don't care about Bitcoin at all, by the way. I couldn't care less about what's happening with Bitcoin. But yeah, good luck with trading Bitcoin or holding Bitcoin. It seems like this trade is not looking good though. Hey Arshit, what's up? I'm feeling down. What? I got 4K payout yesterday, but busted 3 pro accounts. Hey, listen, Harshit. You just said it. You had 4K payout. $4,000 in payout. So don't worry. Even if you busted those 3 pro accounts, I mean, hey, $4,000. Your job right now, Harshit, is just to scale everything into place. You know how to get a payout. You know how the feeling goes. You know a lot of things. You have a lot of data to work with. So I wouldn't be worried about that, Arshit. You're gonna go back in there. You're gonna get that pro account. So don't worry. 4K is really good money. It's really, really good money. So don't worry. August is shit only for me. I think August is difficult for everybody. It really is challenging. I think it's really challenging. Although everybody says like, oh, it will be much better in September. September is going to be finally the volume. Guys, I don't know. Last year, September was crap as well. Not much happening. For me, usually like October, November are my favorites. I like those. Maybe a bit of a early December. That's what I like the most. October, yeah. I like October, November. So that final quarter of the year is something, you know, even the big players, you know, want to make those gains. You know, they want to close the year with some extra gains, putting in some liquidity into the market, some momentum there, you know. While in August and September, still like summertime, nobody cares too much. Everybody's waiting for quarterly data. By the end of September, lots of things are expiring, options, whatever. And then when they see the picture for the last quarter, that's where things start to, you know, fall apart. I mean, fall to place. Not apart, but anyway, I can't speak today. And that's why I think from like October, November, early December, even during Christmas, by the way, interesting to say, but even during the Christmas holidays, we had better volume, better momentum than on some business days throughout the year, some regular business days. I was surprised, and it happened multiple times, by the way. So, you know, we are at 105 likes. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys made it. Unfortunately, this NQ is really just trolling. Trading view is slow. Oh my god, look at this. It's terrible. It's just terrible. Yeah, guys, I think I'm getting out from this trade. 185. I'm getting out. I don't want to hold this. Small loss there. It's a paper cut. I don't care. I just don't want to be in this trade. I think it's just, you know, if it goes lower than the swing low, then obviously we're getting way more down, 176 or even lower. So yeah, down to the 150s even. I just don't want to be in this trade as it goes lower. Interesting. I think it's gonna go lower. That's why I don't want to be in that trade with the full stop there. Let's go, Lanchi. Nyugalom, HT, forró nyugalom. Nyugalom. Ez ilyen. Csökkentsd a riszket minimálisra. Én is azt csinálom. HT Photo is really having a tough time on this market with his nerves, he says. But hey, I'm getting spanked as well. So this is how I'm doing this morning. I have funded trades here. Currently, this is the account. Overall in the green this morning, not copy trading, rotating the accounts, but I gave back the profits from this account with the gold trade. And this one is basically a brand new take profit trader evaluation account that you see here. So this trade is on a brand new TPT eval. I don't know. Let's wait. I just think that this is going to go down. We have relative equal lows. As we're getting closer to the pre-market open, it's just going to go through it. It's patient. It's a game of patience for sure. Guys, this is super heavy. It's gonna drop down any second. Even though I'm in a long position, if I would have to place my bet, seriously, I'm not just saying it like, oh, maybe. No, it does feel like it wants to drop like crazy from here. The bulls are not gonna be able to push it around that swing high. So the only thing I would do is if it would just go above the 215 or 210, I would even just move my stop to break even, because I really don't want to be in this trade too much, but I'm curious how far it can go if it would give me a bit of a space to move my stop to break even. So 5 more minutes to pre-market open. Yeah, sure. But it says 3 minute 30 micro. I thought we can only trade 3 minutes less than micro through the 2. But I guess we can literally trade as many times as long as we're not opening 4 minute for it. Yes. So what you got to be aware of is it could be either 30 micros or 3 minis, but do not open up 3 minis plus 10 micros. So you open up the mini chart and the micro chart, and you open up 30 micros and 3 minis. That's against the rules because the system is not able to detect it immediately, but they're going to see it after. So make sure that you do not open more than 30 micros or 3 minis equivalent of contracts. All right. For example, you can open 1 mini and 20 micros, because that's 30 micros basically, or 3 minis, right? That's no problem. 1 mini with 20 micros is okay, or 2 mini with 10 micros is okay. So you know, you gotta stay in that 30 micro or 3 mini threshold there. That's it. Yeah, exactly. I think it drop a big, yeah, it's pure comedy, right? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I mean 750 if you know what you're doing. Easy to say, by the way, YT. Easy to say, but you know, the rules are rules, and that drawdown that you get with the 25k account can burn up in a second, especially if you're going with minis there. All right, I don't know what's happening, guys, but something's going on here. All right, you know what? I'm just putting it to break even. That's it. Break even trade. And let's just see what's gonna happen here. All right. I'm just over this trade. So if it stops me out, I'm gonna be absolutely okay with. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna even take 2 micros. I took 2 micros. That's it. I just secured 2 micros. That's why I'm okay with this. Let it be. Who cares? I was thinking I was only trade 3 mini or 30 micros. Well, you can do it, but be careful. Yeah, he's new. Yeah, I mean, in Premiere or on Premiere, the thing is, yeah, I guess YT, I'm just saying the reality is there's like a very high percentage that you're not just you, me too, like everybody goes through this thing that there's a very high percentage that you're going to blow up that account. But you will learn, you know, you will learn. You will learn. You go again, and then you go again, and you go again. But it will be okay. Chances are, if this is your first prop account, there's a 99. Daniel, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Hey. Welcome. Hey, no problem. YT, I'm very glad that you're here and asking the questions. I'm actually very glad, and you know, good luck with the trading journey and everything. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just being real with you so you don't have false expectations. There's a 99.999% chance that you're going to blow up that account. Hopefully not, by the way, and I hope you're going to be the exception. So I wish you good luck with it, but there's a really high chance that you're going to blow up that account. But hey, keep on going. That's what it's about. It took me, by the way, YT, it took me 2 years and 7 months to reach a payout. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. Risk management, poor risk management usually, but you will see it. Yeah, the pre-market open. So it took me 2 years and 7 months to reach a payout. Oversizing the position. You go in with 3 minis, YT. Amanjot Mahal, thank you for joining. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. So just like you said right now, you go in with 3 minis and you have like, I don't even know what's the drawdown, $1,200 or something like that. You're going to blow up that account with 3 minis in like 30 seconds maybe. So yeah, but even 30 micros, just be careful. Okay, if you're going with 1 or 2 micros, that's fine. That's completely okay. But if you keep adding to it and you go in with like, you know, 30 micros, that's going to be a problem. the same issue as we're going with 3 minis. But you will see, don't worry. 600 is a good target, by the way, for a day. That's a really good target. That's a really good target. What did you change to finally get payout? I sized down to 1 or 2 micros. That's one thing. Size down. I completely left the minis behind. I don't even have a mini chart opened up, guys. I have no mini chart. Nothing on my left screen as well. Nothing. Only micro. And that's one thing. And another thing, less trades during the day. Okay. I'm not saying only 1 trade a day, but definitely less trades. And one more third thing, actually there's many things, but one more. Trying to be better in market analysis, you know, learning price action, learning more, learning and learning and learning. And guess what? Learning more. Learning what is actually happening, trying to read the market like, okay, what is this? What's it doing there? What is this? And what's that? You know, trying to understand where the market could be going, where it wants to go. Once you have it, you know, small position sizing, and you're good to go. You know, that's all that matters. Guys, I don't know what the heck is going on, but by some miracle, I'm still in this trade. Making mistakes, yeah. Something like that. I'm broke, so I can't. Oh, okay. No mini charts. Yeah, I totally left the minis behind. I don't even care what's happening on the mini. Couldn't care less. Yeah, 5 micros is good, or you know, if the market is really trending and it's moving strong, you know, 1 or 2 micros can also get you some decent profit there. The problem is, again, that even new traders underestimating the value of the skill of being able to make just $200 or $100 on average, not every day, but on average per day. So new traders totally underestimating not the real cash value, but the value of that skill if you are able to make that amount of money or profit on average. Because it's easy to say like, oh, it's super easy. Oh man, I can make $100 every day. Oh, no problem at all. Really? Okay, prove it. You don't need to prove it for 30 days. Prove it for 2 weeks or a week. $100. You know. $250 for a winning day is way too much. Lucid don't require $150. Yeah. I mean, as you're getting more experience, by the way, I mean, Apex has 200 on the intraday trading, but I know that's something you guys might don't like. But anyway, as you're getting more experience, though, you obviously are going to be managing better with those days, and you will have $250 days every now and then, maybe not every day. And that's the beauty of it. You don't have to make 250 every day. But every now and then, that's absolutely normal, and it's in the cards to make $250 or more. So I was confused when streamers were using 3 to 5 mini. Yeah, I don't want to say names or anything like that, but be careful about those streamers or influencers, especially the ones who are flexing with multiple 5-figure accounts with just a sleazy screenshot, you know, proving nothing, by the way. Okay. And obviously social media could be extremely deceiving, really much, because you're comparing yourself to that person, and yet you don't know any idea how he or she runs his or her business, because that's a completely different angle. that that person is doing. All right. Let's just say it out, like it's absolutely not a usual result by far to make multiple 5 figures per day. Okay, mathematically it's possible, but it's not the reality. All right, everybody gets humbled by the market. Yeah, well, sometimes I go on tilt as well and go with 3 micros. Yeah. Yes, if trading, exactly, issue goes. If trading doesn't work, you can always become a trading guru. Or should I say furu, fake guru, right? If trading doesn't turn out well, you can always be a fake guru. How did August go for your trading? I not the worst. I had trading payouts now, 1800 to $3,200 in trading payouts, which is not my best month for sure. I had worst. I had way better, but $3,200 in trading payouts. Bit of a slow month, to be honest. Those trading gurus, exactly, by the way, Justin Lowe. The trading gurus make way more money than traders. That's an awesome sentence there. If you really think about it, just, you know, think about it. Let that sink in. Trading gurus make more money than traders. Question is how? You know, how they make more money. With the $5,000 private mentorships and the $5,000 and $10,000 courses and indicators that they're selling, and all those things that they're selling for multiple $1,000s. I'm not saying selling something, a digital product, is a bad thing, but those things, many things are super overpriced and they're not making their money from trading. I'm using Replicanto. Corey Fishbowl. Payout no matter how it is a payout. Never. Yeah, small amounts add up, definitely. The micro punching, it must not exceed. Oh yeah, definitely don't exceed 30 micro. Yeah, $5,000 drawdown. Yeah. If you want to try Atas. Oh, okay. 50 contracts with 5,000 with Atas. Okay. I understand. I don't know how I'm still in this trade, by the way, guys. I have no idea. How am I still in this trade? I don't know. Exactly. With an 80% discount, it's only $4,500. They prey on desperate people and put it all together beautifully. Yeah, unfortunately, you know, those who are selling those kind of courses and mentorships are absolutely building their business on desperate people. Really, that's what's happening, because only someone who is really desperate is paying $5,000 for a fake guru to learn the information which is already free out there on YouTube and everywhere. Because there's nothing new in that $5,000 course. It's just packed nicely and that's it. There's absolutely nothing new in there. Now, saying that, I also must add that I'm also preparing a course. I said that many times, but it's going to be cheaper than an evaluation account. And I'm not going to claim false promises. And it's going to help me to maintain being here full-time. Obviously, I never made a secret about it, but I'm never ever going to make any false promise. And I'm not going to go with those crazy prices or anything like that. And I will try to provide all the value I can put in there that I learned from my experience. Let's go. Look at that. I will try to provide all the value that I can from my personal experience that I've learned. And anyway, you know. There's 20, 35K, nice. Wow, this was an interesting trade, by the way. And the key factor for this trade was no other than the inversion fair value gap down there. Sweeping the low down there from this 1 hour gap, having the inversion and the swing high here. Boom. That's it. That's some kids flexing Lambos. Of course, costs around 10K for 6 months, but honestly, it was worth it. Yeah, so the thing is, I'm not saying, let me just add this more. I'm not saying all the courses are false information or stupid. There are some really good educators out there. Really, honestly, I'm saying there are some really good educators. It's not going to give you the holy grail, and it's not going to cut down the corners too much, but maybe a little bit. It's going to, you know, Harry, hello there. Welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining, Harry. So it's not going to cut down the corners, but maybe just a little bit is going to, you know, spare some time for you, what to look for, what not to look for in the market. So it's always good to learn from someone who went through all the mistakes and hurdles and sorrow and hardships, and that person is gonna give you that information. And if you can just take a small piece, just a small tidbit of information from that person's course or education, then you already saved yourself a lot of pain and energy and you know, time as well. But there's no shortcuts here, all right? No shortcuts in this business, no holy grail, and you got to go through a certain journey that is only for you and it's different for everybody. But the beauty of it is that it's awesome. By the way, it's awesome. It's really awesome. Exactly. Exactly. CDN, I love that what you said. It's not stopping you from taking losses, but you're not gonna get freaked out. It's gonna help with your risk management. It's gonna help with your mental awareness a lot, because that's the goal in this business. You're not gonna get freaked out like, oh my gosh, I had a losing trade, I had a losing day, or maybe I lost an evaluation account, maybe, or who knows. But you're gonna get better, stronger. Exactly. Exactly, CDN. My only advice is scale way down. Yeah, exactly. So thank you, YT. So YT, the best advice I can give you right now, because you're fairly new you're extremely new in trading, you said, it might gonna sound weird. Your goal right now, YT, is not to make profits. I know you might need that money. I know, we all been there, and that's why we're here. But right now, YT, your goal is not to make profit. I'm sorry to say it out loud. Your goal is to keep the account. Yes, your goal right now is to keep that account for as long as possible as you continue to trade. And the way you can do it is size down the positions. I'm sorry to say it, put yourself onto the 1 micro challenge. That's what I keep saying many times. 1 micro challenge. That means you can only trade with 1 micro, no more. Cannot add to the position, just 1 micro. Look for the proper setup and the levels that you're looking for, and only 1 micro, and manage your stop loss accordingly and your take profit, okay? And if you can do that for 30 days and you still have the account, that's, you just did way better than 80% of traders. Okay, so keep that in mind. That is your number 1 job right now. And it's gonna take you, you know, this process, you should be doing it for like 2 or 3 months minimum. So, you know, the learning curve here for you starts, and it doesn't matter if somebody is super smart or not, or how old or young somebody is. The learning curve should be, I mean, you got to start with at least 6 to 12 months. I'm sorry, yes, 6 to 12 months of forward testing your strategy and your trading, and to keep that account. And that's only possible with one micro. So that's your job right now. Justin, you know, that's the best advice I can give you. And it's not actually financial advice. It's just something, because I cannot give financial advice, but this is something, this is how I would do it. If I can go back in time and talk to myself, this would be exactly the thing I would tell myself. To keep your account. Forget about making money. Forget about the money. Forget about it. Just keep the account. So you have to open the, there you go, CDF. Exactly. That's try to make $100 a day for 1 or 2. That's also something good. But in order to do that, you know, you got to build up some mental awareness and some risk management strategy. But yes. All right, everybody, I'm gonna call it here. I'm not taking more trades. I'm in the green overall, so not giving back any profits. I'll be back for the early New York session after 7 a.m. hopefully I can get back in time. Oh, hold on, today I'm at the barber shop. I'm going to the barber at, oh, that's gonna be right at 7 a.m. Guys, today's no New York early stream. I'm sorry, no New York early stream. I'd be at MyFunded TV from 9 a.m. though, but I have to go to the barber. I have an appointment. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you would like to support the channel, please consider typing in my affiliate code up there. You see it in the banner. It will give you the best available discount, the best discounts, trust me, on any of these prop firms that you want to take some accounts with. That does help the channel and me to be here full-time with you guys on YouTube. All right, we have just a couple of more accounts to go with Take Profit Trader, by the way, and I can give away 3 times 150k test accounts. So all right, you guys are amazing. I love you all. Everybody's amazing, and God bless you all. That's very important. God bless everybody, and I'll be seeing you guys later. All right, cheers everyone. Cheers.